And it seems to be working good. We are going to have to put the battery up for charge tonight, though. I see it's getting... Yeah, the cabin should turn out pretty good. See if we can... Well, back in there somewhere is the bathroom. Yeah, there it is. 150 foot from... Well, we better get back on the road, see? I think they're going to be hollering here pretty soon. Yeah, oh man, are they coming? Makes I wonder if we're doing 35, 40 miles an hour. That Nick, he's quite a steerer on that thing. He said, boy, I wish we'd have brought mine too. He said, oh, we could have had a lot of fun. What's the matter, Chris? See, Grandma, you're not the only one that complains. See this or not, but Nick is laying down up there in the road. And Chris is just now, I got him the sled. We got a couple of sleds in that shed, and so I gave him the short one. So he'll get a good belly flop. Well, I'm going to go down below a little bit, so in case a vehicle comes or something, I can stop it. Sight now, so I better get over and get it in the road. But I thought I'd let you know we got a chimney with smoke coming out of it, boy. And it's getting warm in that cabin now. It's just right. But we're going to have to get it a little warmer than just right. So I go up and make those beds. Oh, well, any second now they ought to be coming. I put the time on and here they come. I just want to see. I plowed any snow up here, no big pile, just that little dab there, so I guess, well, there's a little ridge there by the log. But they haven't had that much snow this year here yet. But boy, she's getting icy today. Yeah, it'd be nice to get that hill. I think you're right, Margaret. We'll get that hill cleaned off and replant that. Because boy, there's a lot of dead stuff up there. And Chris and Nick told me that when they went up this other hill here to the canal, there was a lot of new stuff down, I guess. But I didn't get up there. I'm going to go up on top of our hillside here pretty soon and see what it looks like. In fact, I should do that now while I still got the good daylight. The idea of where they're coming from, they started out already before I was able to get my stand, but see, they're way up around this curve. Chris Holler getting hooked out. He knew he was gaining on Nick. Oh man. I turned it off that time when I swung it around because man, I had to swing it around fast and back on. So boy, they were going a good clip when they went past me here. Well, I'm going to go up and see what I can see from that hillside there. I'm going to watch one more time and for traffic, so I told them this was going to be the last time that they're going to have to take turns and watch for each other. But I'm going to go up there and take a picture of our top side and see how bad it looks up there for trees falling or what, if we have any problems. Looks real good here, right by the property stake, and nothing is falling. if you caught that or not, but Nick is he's fishtailing and Chris can't get control. Well, there went the sled, there went Nick. I was not looking in the camera, so I don't know if I covered that or not. There goes the sled some more. You gotta have to watch that. Okay, they're on their own now. The top, my gosh, hey. Yeah, that's the way it is. Well, we're gonna walk on up and see how it looks over from this hilltop. I just walked on is not froze. All around the cabin, that ground is hard as it's all frozen. So up here where it's shaded, it definitely isn't. Pretty stake up there. We just walked up, took a picture of the snowmobiles, and I came up here, and there's a deer trail right here. And I noticed it crossed the road there, right by our 25 or our 15-mile-an-hour sign. There's a trail that goes across to the canal. So we have them up here. Now it's about the height. We'd be in our cabin. Oop, my hearing aid just made a little sound. And this is what boy, I got snow on it. And you set to it. You'd get from up here in the wintertime. You'd have mountain ranges. I don't know if you can even see them, but you can see the mountain top. It's real smoky out today. It's back there in the back, hazy out in the background. But a little knoll right there, see, so kind of get an idea of it. I have a few big trees there, and that's right out to that trail. I'm not looking through the camera. You should maybe look through the camera. I don't know what I'm taking here. But I kind of like. It's not far from where I was, and you see we got one fallen tree there too, but the big ones are kind of scattered apart here, and you're sitting real back in off about the middle of the property. Boy, is it full of rabbit trails. I'm going to walk back out now, and my gosh, that snow is starting to melt, and so must be getting warmer out for sure. You've got still got a little bit of crust, but so I'll go see what the guys are doing. Off the hill, the kids are still behind me. I don't know. I looked all over for their sleds, but I didn't see them. See how that cabin sits right into this hillside? Looks pretty nice. That smoke coming out of there, don't it? Rocks we dug up across the road here when we was putting in the power line. I just had them push them up here so I can use this for a retaining wall someday. I put some of them over here, and my gosh, the boys are still behind me somewhere. They're having fun throwing rocks into the ice, I guess. Well, this is the morning after, ready to head for home. And there's all that stuff up above there, so I turn it off a little bit, see what happens here. Well, ready to go home. I just finished putting stuff away in the cabin. And I decided to come out here by the outhouse and give you the back view of the place. We're kind of what we think is close to the property line. There's my doings yesterday. Boy, was I tired when I got through that little brush pile. That's all soaking wet. Everywhere you step, you sink down at least 4 or 5 inches, if not more. And this will be a little brush pile now for the rapistide. My God, like I said When I went on top of the hill up there, I found 3, 4 heavy traveled rabbit trails, but of course one rabbit can make a lot of trails. And of course this morning I see we visited with the coyote during the night. Looked like a fresh track out in the snow. Well, let's see, maybe there's the roadway there. My fallen trees. Now I guess I'll slowly comb back, and somewhere in there's a cabin. Oh, we can hear a bird tweeting. I put out some bread, finished. And there's our bathroom. Running waters. They had it shut off, I guess, and never did turn it on. Too bad. Now this will be quite a hill here for the kids to use. Now this is, let's see, I'll try to put the camera level. Right about here is level. Now I'm going to show you just what the hillside looks like. Man, could you ever make a speedy recover coming down that? And if I clean this out clear to the property line, you could come down this hill so fast, and you still miss this tree. Big tree right here. And I'm standing by. Only reason I'm standing by is high and dry. And I got these old moccasins on. Brush pile. I'm going to show you what I believe the property line is. Right straight through there. It's got to be made. So as soon as it freezes over, so you can walk on the water, I'm going to come up here and have to come up here with the chainsaw and make the original trail right on through, so we can get that all clean. Then I can work on the hillsides and all the other stuff. But boy, this is, like I said, wet and swampy. And it runs this way quite a ways. See, it goes way back into. I'd walk down there, but I'd get, my feet are already wet from just standing here. But it goes way back in there. But if I make my bank right through here, right down the edge, and then this will all be pond, we'd have a pretty good sized pond. I have to get rid of those 2 trees. I noticed there's one. Well, here, you'll see this right here. I noticed we had a dead one here. Look at that. I wonder why. Anybody have any idea why this tree died? Which one of my grandsons tried to use an axe? You almost succeeded. Well, but you know what? The limbs are still green. I can't believe it. I thought it was dead, and I just looking up, and it isn't dead. That tree right next to it is the cottonwood. I suppose we'll have to. We might leave it. It's not hurting nothing. It's not going to fall. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's shove it away from us. We'll go up the cottonwood. There it is, the top. We're back to showing the hallway to the bathroom, to the cabin, the back side of the cabin. As you can see, we've still got smoke coming out of that chimney. Well, that should do for this morning. Whoop, there goes the squirrel. I missed him. Ah, God, he went. Oh, there he sits. Let's see if I can. Well, he's coming this way. I picked him up real fast there with the camera, but that's. I'm going to look now with my natural eyes. I don't know how straight this camera is. Anymore. I walked up past her and he just disappeared. I think he went underground because I didn't see him in the tree. I gotta show you my tree. This is my tree. It's called the skull tree. Look at the skulls that's on there. That's the latest one I found. We're trying to figure this one out. We think it's a bear because it's real broad. And now, let's see. I'll go around the other side and get you a picture of the teeth. Their molars are sharp on the outer edge. I mean, they're sharp. So we figured it had to be a bear, right? Okay, enough of that skull. Left a little bit of food here for the birds, and while we cleaned out the cupboards. Well, I got somebody coming up the hill, so that's all for right now. Figured we'd better show you the inside this cabin because I hope the next time we take pictures of this, the wallboard's back up. But there's the big fancy wiring job. Let's see here. We can't shove this camera. See there? Whoop. That's looked like it was getting out of focus. Either that or the camera's steaming up. We don't know which because it's warmer in here than naturally outside. Not by much. My nightmare of wiring, but we figured it all out. Got the speaker up already for the stereo. That's the front door. Stairway. The spiral staircase upstairs. And of course there's the panel, the control. New window Kenny and I put in. And of course this is what I'm proud of. It's quite a story behind this, but we got her in. And boy, does that make a difference. You can sit on that chair and look out that window, and you know an hour goes by. Oh, there's the other speaker. Of course, there's the upstairs. The curtains are hanging so we can keep some of the heat out when it gets hot in here at night. Because when you come up here at the cabin, it's cool, and first thing you have to do, you build a big fire. You don't watch it, all that heat to go upstairs, and it sure makes it miserable sleeping. That little stove puts out it's a good heating system. Well, as you can see, there's still a mess on that counter. There's a mess on the table, and oh no, I didn't have any of that. That must have been Donna had that. And Bob must have drank. Yeah, that's the reason that's sitting there. No, we got to put that away, and then there's some empty sarsaparilla bottles. I had them grandkids in their sarsaparilla. Now, if you wonder what this is all about, this is how Margaret starts out the new year. Well, that's one way. Come on, you left one up there.
God, did I ever leave one?
Can you believe that? Pruning your trees on January the 2nd? Well, we did quite a job of getting these chopped up. Boy, they were dire in need. She got that big one without me realizing it. Boy, that work comes easy for her. Of course, she's being watched. Aren't you, Val? Are you watching her? Huh? Are you watching her? Boy, keep an eye on her now.
How am I going to get in there to reach that?
Uh-oh. There's the puzzle.